Hey, today I'm going to do an updated review on the Titan Lat Pulldown. I've now had it for about a year. I'm going to give you my updated thoughts on it. Hey, this is Greg with Discovering Strength, a channel focused on fitness tips and product reviews for the average guy or girl trying to get in shape through strength training. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing below. Alright, so I have now had the Titan Lat Pulldown for my T3 rack for about a year, and I'm going to give you an updated review on what I like and dislike about it. Alright, so first thing I like is the price. I do think that it's a good price for what you get. At the time of filming, I see on the Titan website that it's going for around $300. When I bought it a year ago, I bought it in a bundle with the T3 rack, and I see that they still have that on their website, but it's out of stock. Actually, both items are out of stock, but if you're able to get it in the bundle, then it ends up saving you about $100. Alright, another thing I like is the two guide rail design, and my point of comparison is I also have the cable tower, and that one just uses a single rail single guide rail, I should say. And I feel like with the two guide rails that it better balances the weight and makes for a smoother experience. Alright, and also along the lines of it being smooth, when compared to the cable tower, the pulleys are higher quality. I did a video a while back, which you can check out at the top of this video, on lubricating the pulleys. And when I took them apart, I found that these ones on the Lat Pulldown have all metal bearings, and on the cable tower it's got like a plastic piece in the middle, and I think that does significantly improve the performance when you have metal pieces, and the pulleys do work smoother. And lastly, I really like that this unit is made specifically for the T3 rack, and in that way the integration with the rack is really seamless. It's really great. So for instance, if you add this to your rack, you really don't have to worry about it interfering with doing any work within the rack. For me, I have an issue with doing a lot of my lifts inside the rack, but that has nothing to do with the Lat Pulldown. That's because I've mounted the cable tower off to the side, and it can interfere with the barbell. So one of the issues is right now the Lat Pulldown is out of stock, both in the standalone version and the bundle version with the T3 rack. So that's definitely a downside. Alright, and another thing that I don't love about the Lat Pulldown is it's nice that you have the low row that's incorporated into it, but when it comes down to actually doing rows, I don't enjoy doing rows here. If I'm going to do rows, I tend to use my cable tower, and that way I can position the handle there, the arm, at a higher angle. When you do the low rows here on this, you end up doing kind of a row that's kind of from a low position to a high position, and I don't really like that angle. I tend to like to do either kind of a neutral position or high to low. And for the low row, I do find that in addition to doing rows, you can do a lot of other movements. We use it quite often to do like leg abductions and adductions. We've also used it to do a number of other movements. So it is still nice to have the low row there, just it's not great for rows themselves. Okay, and another thing that is sort of in the cons section is just that when you're doing lat pull downs, it sometimes can be challenging because you have no way to anchor your legs or your knees. So I think it does require you to engage your core more to stabilize yourself, which I guess can be a good thing, but I think it does in the end prevent you from lifting heavier than you could if you could anchor your legs. Alright, so my overall recommendation is it's still a great unit. I'd highly recommend it for anyone that's got the T3 rack, or Titan makes the same version for their other racks as well. So I wouldn't hesitate to get it, if for nothing else, just to be able to do lat pull downs. I love it for that. We do lat pull downs just about every time we work the back. Alright, so that does it for the updated review of the Titan lat pull down. Let me know in the comments below if you got any questions, and we'll see you next time.